Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I want to talk about Grindr XTRA, aka the premium version of Grindr, where you get all these extra features if you pay up. And every app, every dating app, every hookup app, Tinder, Bumble, all of those apps, they all offer premium features for users who are willing to pay the price. That's how these apps make money, in addition to ads, ad revenue. But the question I want to pose is it worth it? I always thought it was strange because you can use the free version just fine and still meet more than enough people, whether for hookups, for dates. So I didn't get it. But I have to tell you that there's only one app I've ever paid for the premium features for, and that's Grindr with Grindr Extra. I think I had some kind of trip for a couple months internationally that kind of got me hooked on Grindr Extra because you see way more profiles in your vicinity. You suddenly have all these extra filters. If you want to sift out certain profiles that you would rather not see for whatever reason, whether it's like age related, height related. Back in the day, Grindr used to have a race filter, which, like, in retrospect, was kind of controversial. If you want to filter for guys just seeking dates or seeking just hookups, you have all these extra filters basically that you can use. What you also get is just a nicer user experience of not seeing ads as much. You see if a guy has read your messages. So there's all these useful features, and then there's features that are just kind of nice to have. Like, it's kind of nice to know whether a guy has read your message, especially if like you're interested in them and you want to know, wait, did they ghost me or they just haven't seen it yet? But obviously these features are intended to get you as a user hooked and very accustomed to having these benefits of using the app. And I will say that it's happened to me that I've just kept the subscription going month to month, because you're like, what's 20 bucks, right? But before you know it, it's been, I don't know, 6 months, and you've spent whatever 20 times six, over 100 bucks, 120 bucks on these silly additional features like seeing fewer ads. And then you're like, this is so stupid. Like, I'm paying to not see ads. Come on. It's crazy how used to benefits, privileges of using apps can get you so comfortable paying recurringly for these things. I almost wonder if these apps like Grindr purposefully make the regular user experience kind of shitty, like the ads that are popping up constantly, in order to get you to try this premium version and then get hooked on it. Please let me know in the comments what you think. If you've used these apps, do you pay for these features? And have you had the same experience where you end up getting comfortable with a brand new level of dating or hookup app experience, where then you end up you just keep it going every month? The reason why I was inspired to make this video is that I literally just ended this Grindr Extra subscription that I had, that I kept going since my trip last autumn, that some of you might remember. I made some videos in Turkey and in Morocco and in Portugal, and I just kept it going because, again, I got comfortable with seeing fewer ads, but seeing more profiles, in my vicinity of guys around. And I just realized that my money is better spent elsewhere, first off. And again, I made a video recently about how I'm really trying to lean into like connecting with guys in person. So if I'm paying for features on an app that are more likely to keep me glued to an app and keep me returning to an app, because in the back of my mind I'm thinking, well, I paid, so I might as well make use of, this app, that totally deters me from my mission to connect more organically with guys in person. Let me know in the comments if you've used Grindr Extra. And by the way, there's like different tiers to these premium features. Like, there's another one that I've never tried out, so please let me know if you have, with apps like Grindr, where you get even more features. You can unsend messages, and I think you can unsend photos as well, and send like expiring photos. Like, there's a whole tiered system of all these features. But again, at a certain point, it's like you're living inside these apps and strategically using these apps instead of just, casually meeting people, whether through an app or not. Let me know in the comments what you think. I want to know what you think about this. And also, if you've ever paid for these premium features on other apps, it doesn't necessarily have to be Grindr, like Tinder or Bumble. I've never paid for those premium features on like traditional dating apps, but I'm curious if any of you have. I'm sure it's the exact same thing where you try it once, as a trial run, and then you're like, oh, this is kind of nice that I can also connect with people, I don't know, internationally, or I get these extra features like knowing who liked my profile and who's already swiped right on me and so on. Catch you guys next time.